when is the striker going to come in? It looks like they've got their main man now, and I almost feel like that was the final part of the jigsaw, because I think Arsenal were creating a lot. Yeah, they were creating a lot of chances, but they
When
weren't.
Mikel Arteta began rebuilding Arsenal in 2020, he made one thing clear: he wanted a side that could dominate possession, suffocate opponents with pressing, and slice through defenses with pace and precision. While he has assembled a strong core including Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Declan Rice, there has always been one glaring gap: a ruthless, physical number 9 who can lead the line, hold the ball up, and finish chances with deadly efficiency. That gap now looks to be filled with the arrival of Viktor Gyökeres. The Swedish striker is not just another big-name signing, he is the stylistic match Arteta'S system has been screaming for. With a towering frame, explosive pace, and a relentless engine, Gyökeres blends power and intelligence in the final third. Last season alone, he racked up over 40 goals and double-digit assists, proving he is more than a finisher, he is a facilitator and enforcer. This rare combination perfectly aligns with the demands of Arteta'S pressing-centric 4-3-3 system. One of Gyökeres' key strengths is his ability to press from the front. Unlike traditional target men who wait for service, he actively hunts defenders, disrupts build-ups, and forces mistakes high up the pitch. That's exactly what Arteta demands from his forwards, and something Arsenal have lacked with Gabriel Jesus, who, despite his work rate, lacks the same physical imposition and final third conversion. Then there's his movement. Gyökeres isn't just a battering ram, his off-the-ball runs are timed to perfection. He often drops deep to receive, dragging centre-backs out of position, then spins behind with explosive acceleration. This opens space for wingers like Saka and Martinelli to exploit, a crucial aspect of Arteta'S inside-forward philosophy. With Odegaard threading passes, Gyökeres will constantly threaten the channels and central areas. His presence also allows for a more direct plan B, something Arsenal have lacked. When the fluid build-up fails or the opposition parks the bus, Gyökeres gives Arsenal the option to go long or cross from wide, knowing they now have a striker who can bully defenders in the air or hold the ball up for midfield runners. In matches where finesse isn't enough, raw power can be the difference. Arteta now has that tool in his tactical toolbox. Let us not overlook his ability to link play. Gyökeres is remarkably unselfish, often laying the ball off quickly or combining with midfielders in tight areas. His intelligence in the final third is underrated, and his assist numbers back that up. Imagine him receiving from Rice, bouncing the ball into Odegaard, and spinning into space. It's the kind of triangle play Arteta dreams of. Add to that his one-touch finishing, and you've got a clinical finisher for low XG chances. Tactically, Gyökeres could even unlock new roles for others. Gabriel Jesus, once Arsenal's default number 9, could now be used as a wide forward or even as an attacking midfielder in a 4-4-2 hybrid. The flexibility Gyökeres brings doesn't just improve the attack, it gives Arteta the option to evolve his system in-game. He can go more aggressive with a dual striker setup or stretch teams wide while keeping a central threat. In European matches, especially in the Champions League, where games are tighter and more physical, Gyökeres' presence could be decisive. Arsenal often dominated group stages but struggled in knockout games due to a lack of cutting edge. Against deep defenses or in hostile atmospheres, having a striker who can absorb pressure, win duels, and score scrappy goals could be the missing piece to finally mount a serious continental run. Moreover, Gyökeres' attitude fits the Arteta profile: disciplined, hard-working, and ambitious. He isn't arriving with superstar ego but with a hunger to prove himself on the biggest stage. Arteta'S track record of developing players like Saliba, Martinelli, and Odegaard suggests he'll push Gyökeres to new heights, and the Swede appears more than ready for that challenge. From a psychological standpoint, the signing sends a message to both fans and rivals: Arsenal are no longer a team of nearly men. They're ready to compete at the very top. Investing nearly €90 million in a striker like Gyökeres shows ambition not just to finish in the top four but to win. This is the kind of aggressive move that used to define Manchester City and Real Madrid. Now, it defines Arsenal. In terms of squad balance, his arrival adds depth and raises standards. Gyökeres may be on the move, and with Trossard potentially departing, the squad is being reshaped for high-level consistency. Every training session will now have greater intensity, as players compete with one of Europe's most informed strikers. That competitiveness drives performance, and it's been part of Arteta'S culture from day one. Ultimately, Gyökeres isn't just a big name. He's the final piece of Arteta'S tactical jigsaw, the striker who can do everything: press, score, create, and dominate. If Arsenal truly aim to dethrone City and return to Premier League glory, this is the caliber of signing they needed. Now, with the system in place and the talent around him, it's time to let the goal monster loose. The Emirates is ready. The league has been warned. Gyökeres completes the plan and the dream.